How's it going, everyone? This is Lee with I'm Your Huckleberry Collectibles. Coming back to you today on YouTube just to kind of show something I'm really excited about. I was able to find locally some Topps Tiffany 1987 set that's still sealed. This is like my holy grail of baseball cards. Growing up, this was the set everybody wanted. Always out of my price range. I'm pretty sure that my local card shop never even had any for us to buy. So this guy helped an older lady move some things, so she gave him a whole bunch of cards, and in return she gave him some Topps Tiffany and a few other junk wax era boxes unopened. Of course, I was more interested in this one, so I drove and met him today and bought him. It looks legit. Obviously, I've seen people opening some that have already been tampered with and opened, but this set looked really good. The seal looked nice. Everything about it looked really nice. I mean, it looks like it was taken care of. There is a little ding here on the corner, but what can you expect for something this old? Got a little bit of ding here, but here's the serial number. 14,854 is what it looks like. So kind of mid-run here in the set. So I'm about to open it, and obviously you know who we're looking for, the rookies. I personally collect Bo Jackson, so that's who I'm looking for here. Greg Maddux, I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. Of course, Barry Bonds is a big one as well. So I just wanted to kind of bring you along and show you opening up a sealed set of 1987 Topps Tiffany. Fingers crossed, guys, that this is a legit set. So here we go. I want to probably peel this versus cut it. I know people cut, but I don't know, it just seems so risky. There we go. Let's just do that right there. And I want to make sure that this is, it looks original, it's still stuck on the paper, so that's exciting. The case feels tight, so. And what do we have? First to come out are some shiny cards. Dennis Eckersley is the first one, Hall of Famer. This is exciting. So very shiny, very nice looking. Sorry, get it over here so you guys can see. And obviously from the sets that I've seen opened, I believe some of the juicier cards are here in the front, but we'll just kind of start in the middle. This is exciting. All right, there's Cal Ripken. He's definitely one I'm looking for. The centering doesn't look too bad, actually. It's a little off. It's a little heavier on the right than the left. The top and bottom's pretty good. Let's see the back. And you can see how it's off center. Obviously, this set's going to be notorious for being off center. But the edges, the corners, everything about this card looks very crisp. So this is exciting. Here it is, my holy grail. So obviously what I'll be doing is taking advantage of PSA's 1980 special going on this month, and I'm going to pick out some of the best ones, or the most desirable ones, but hopefully the best condition ones as well, and sending those out. But I just kind of wanted to bring you guys along. I'm not going to show you the whole thing of me going through these cards. You would be bored out of your mind. What I'll probably do is come back here towards the end and give you a little recap. But again, this is Lee with I'm Your Huckleberry Collectibles. It's an exciting day in our household, so very fired up. Hope to see you guys here in a little bit, show you what we got. All right, I want to kind of give everyone an update, going through all the cards. Honestly, really surprised at how good they look. So now basically I have my tier 1s and tier 2s kind of set out. I'm about to go through them. Just look at the corners. The centering on some cards is really poor. The centering on other cards is pretty decent, so that's encouraging. some of the cards I was really going after, like Bo and things like that. Like the Bo, from what I saw, had a little bit of a soft corner, but the centering looked really, really nice. So if I could get a 9 in that card, that would be great. You know, I don't see any 10s in this set, to be quite honest. If I get one, that would be amazing. But let me go through these cards. I'm going to go really, really inspect them. I'm going to get them soft, get them penny sleeved and put them in a top loader and get them ready to submit to PSA. Once I have that done, I'll just kind of give you guys a recap of, I'll take some notes too of what I think of the cards and what they'll grade, and just kind of keep everyone posted. Catch you on a bit. All right, for the final update. So I have run through all the cards of this 1987 Topps Tiffany set. Again, this was a Facebook find I found locally. A guy had helped an older lady move some things. She paid him in some sealed wax cards that her husband had collected. He was trying to sell the whole set for a pretty expensive price. I asked him if he would split them up because I was primarily interested in the Tiffany set. So I got a fair deal. You know, instant gratification. I paid a little bit more than maybe an auction would have gone on eBay, but this was here, this was local. I was able to put my hands on it before I gave the guy money. The cards looked nice, the set looked legit, and I've been very, very happy with what I've seen so far. This has probably been one of the more exciting days of opening baseball cards that I've had in a long time. Brings me back to my childhood, basically. These were sets that I chased after, but of course never would have ever thought that I'd be getting a Tiffany set to open. So I want to give you a little rundown of what we have here. And I'm going to link my eBay store and Instagram below. So I have a ton of cards here. If you guys are building sets or you're looking at any, I feel like most of these cards are in very, very good condition. I only saw a couple that had some creases in them, and it was primarily the ones that were in the center of the box that were kind of lifted up when I opened it. But if you're looking for one or if you're looking for a couple, just hit me up, shoot me a message. I'd love to work with you. I want to help you complete your set. I think it's a pretty awesome thing. As for me, I have a few set here that I have ready to send to PSA. Some that were just not going to grade well enough, so I have them and I'll post these on eBay. Or if you're looking for them, just let me know. These are the ones I would think are 8 or less, obviously. Roger Clemens, Reggie Jackson. I'm just going to fly through these guys. You can read, so. I was really hoping Darryl Strawberry, you know, he was one of my favorite players. Kirby Puckett's another one of my favorite players growing up. This just had a little bit of an indentation in the card, so it's not perfect by any means. Pete Rose, this is the last, I believe this is the last set that he was in. And then, of course, Cal Ripken. I think I got one I'm going to send. This one was just a little too far off center. And then Tony Gwynn, also one of the best contact hitters. This is the guy like I wanted to be growing up, Tony Gwynn. So it's just fun to see these cards, and they look really nice. Ozzie Smith was another guy like I tried to emulate in the infield of my Little League days. Another Roger Clemens. Big Cat. Don Mattingly. And I just set Pete Rose out because I am pretty sure that this is one of his last sets he's in. Cecil Fielder. Another Ozzie. I really wish one of these Ozzies would have been in better condition, but I just feel like even at $15, I don't want to just send things to send them. I need to be conscious with my spending. And then here are the cards in the middle that I think should score or grade a 9 with PSA, but you never can tell. You know, centering on some of them are a little hit or miss, but I tried to pick the best cards that there were. I might be forcing this one. This one might come back an 8, but Ricky Henderson, I wanted to get him in. And then, of course, Barry Bonds. I mean, in terms of centering, like, still like a good looking card. This thing is really nice. Don't think it tens by any means, but just had a little soft corner, and then the top to bottom centering looks a little off, but I've been surprised before, so I want to send it. Bo Jackson, he'll be staying with me, whatever he scores, a PC Bo, so this is one of the reasons I wanted the set. Jose Canseco, Eric Davis. I mean, he's a stud. And I think it's pretty crazy that he's not in the Hall of Fame. I thought for sure just the things he's done. He's such a good player, so make sure 412. Yeah, Eric Davis is not in the Hall of Fame. This is crazy. Bobby Bonilla, Will Clark, Will the Thrill, Mark McGuire, Kirby Puckett. Might be forcing this one a little bit. Just want to get one Kirby Puckett. He's one of my favorite players. So Wade Boggs. So you can see the centering here. This might be pushing this one a little bit too, but we'll see. Same with this Wade Boggs. I'm kind of partial to some of my favorite players, you know, and if one of these can, or both of these would hit a 9, I'd be really, really happy. Perhaps sell one, keep one. Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. I did not realize he had been in the league for so long. I don't know why, like growing up, I thought he was a younger player, but here he is. Don Mattingly. We got Tony Gwynn. Dwight Gooden. Rafael Palmeiro. This one might be kind of a push too, but it is like his rookie card, so to speak. So another one of my favorite players growing up, Ryan Sandberg. Oh, and one thing that I didn't realize is that I didn't see Tom Glavine, and I believe he was in the traded Tiffany sets. He wasn't in the regular sets. So I was kind of bummed about that. Something I didn't really know, and now I do, so it's just kind of a bummer, but Nolan Ryan here, he might be a stretch too. And what I'll probably end up doing is like one more time, just kind of go through and look at what these cards sell as. I can't keep all of these. Obviously, that just doesn't make sense financially. Like, I would love to get my money back from this and keep the cards that I really, really want. I mean, isn't that what we try to do as collectors? I mean, I wish I had an unlimited budget to do this, but I don't. So what I'll do is just kind of review and just see what these cards are selling in the 9s and 8s and see if it makes sense. If it's not one that I really, really want, then I may just hold off and send in it. But I'll do another recap reveal video once I get these cards back from PSA and just kind of go over why I didn't send something or why I did. John Crook, George Brett, he's a little off center. Dwight Gooden, Gary Carter, Tom Seaver, Hall of Famer. Forcing this Cal Ripken. If anything, I'll just keep him. Mike Schmidt and Dennis Eckersley. I think you guys saw me pull this one right on the first card and the Cal Ripken. But and then I had 3 cards in here that I was like, man, these are really, really clean. I can't say they're going to be 10s, but if I had to guess some 10s out of this whole set, it would be these 3 cards. And the only reason I'm going to send Chuck Finley in is because, one, this is rookie card. I believe this is rookie card, maybe second year card. And it looks amazing, like perfectly centered, pretty cool picture. So I'm going to send that one in. Barry Larkin. This one was really clean. This is his rookie card. I know that for sure, so it just looks really nice. card number 648. Yeah, Barry Larkin rookie card, and he's a Hall of Famer. So, and then this Roger Clemens 86 record breaker. I just thought it was just really good and centered. It looked nice. So we'll see. What do you think, guys? Do you think these are 10s? Just can't ever tell. Can never tell. I feel like, especially with these older cards, they're very much more particular in what they grade as 10. So if they get 9s, I'll be happy with them. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I'll keep you posted once I get these grades back. Thanks for watching. Everyone have a blessed day. Take care.